3, 2, 1.
Welcome to another edition of the SHAWN'S Awful podcast. Remember, folks, it's not professional. It's awful. If it wasn't awful, we'd probably call it something else. Hope everyone in quarantine is going well. Never thought I'd say this, but I'm finally sick of pasta. A lot of pasta. And trying to make sure my ass doesn't get any fatter in the next week and a half. And hopefully I'll let us go. Today's episode has been brought to you by Crown Royal, the unofficial drink of the coronavirus of 2020. And today's also brought to you by Newport. If you're looking for a fix of nicotine through the quarantine with a minty flavor, Newport's your guy. All the kids are smoking, all the cool kids are anyway, so figured why not I give it a shot. Let's see, what else? I know the last podcast we talked about the upcoming miniseries Defending Jacob on Apple TV with Chris Evans, and that I have a little role in. And I guess supposedly there was supposed to be a couple of public events where they were going to maybe do some screening and stuff like that. They still haven't released the trailer. I know that a couple of other shows or movies for the net streaming services. I'm sorry, I'm an ass, I can't talk. They've all been postponed, they've been delayed because this was supposed to be a live aspect with that, and you can't have a live aspect when everyone's at home. Yeah. So that's not good. But, we'll see what happens, Heard any corona jokes? There's that really lame joke that I heard that guy says gee, I hope if I get the coronavirus, I get Lyme disease too. Because you can't have corona without Lyme. Anyhow, yeah, that's pretty much it. Spoke to someone today that I'm supposed to do a professional podcast with. We've been bouncing around some ideas, and hopefully next week we'll actually be able to shoot in a decent location where it won't be just me rambling on about absolute shit. And hopefully it'll be 1,000 times more entertaining. Maybe we'll call it the Not So Awful podcast. But that's pretty much it. Hope everyone's doing okay. And if you're looking to kill time while you're in quarantine, there's a couple podcasts I could recommend. The Bill Burr Monday Morning Podcast, where he uploads every Monday and Thursday. That's actually very, very funny. Another local guy done good. And he's also doing a podcast called the Bill and Bert Podcast with Bert Kreischer. He's a very, very funny comedian. Let's see, I don't know. There's a couple things coming out on Amazon, the new TV show Bosch with Titus Welliver. That's a fantastic show. It's based off of a series of books. LA police detective, played by the fantastic and underrated Titus Welliver. I mean, once you see him, you're like, oh yeah, that guy. He's been in everything, and he deserves to be. He's a phenomenal actor. I love that guy. And if you're looking for something different, a little gritty, that's the show for you. It's Bosch, Bosch, and it's on Amazon. And I'm sure as soon as this goes in, I'll think of 17 other things that I wanted to do. Also, today is unofficially brought to you by City Bar in the Lenox Hotel in the heart of Back Bay, Boston. If you're looking for a nice adult atmosphere where there's no goddamn kids, go there. Nice place to have an adult drink and have a conversation. One of my favorite places to go. It's called the City Bar at the Lenox Hotel. Ask for Mallory, Sandra, or the two Johns behind the bar. And yeah, I think it's probably one of the first things I'll do once we're not grounded anymore. I'll go out and I'll have a bunch of whiskey sours. Or at this point, I drink Clorox in a Collins glass with ice at this point. I don't give a shit. But yeah, hopefully when we're all finally allowed to go outside, people won't lose their fucking minds. So that'll be nice. So hope everyone's doing good, and hopefully I'll have something much better than this horse shit to show you guys soon. But anyone who's watched, thank you. If you liked it, great. If you didn't like it, how could you like this? It's awful. That's why we call it the Awful Podcast. Hope everyone's doing well. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.